Hey there my brownies, brown blog number 67 right here, and as we go on through this video I'd like to give a big shout out to my friend Stephen Path from Can't Have My Deke. If you enjoy hockey and good YouTubing, you need to go check out his channel, Can't Have My Deke. He's got some excellent quality videos. You should really go check out his channel. He's a good friend of mine on YouTube, and so you should go check out his channel, Can't Have My Deke. So anyways, it seems that the Malaysian Airlines story, if you haven't heard, plane went missing out of nowhere. They can't seem to find it anywhere. They can't find any plane remains or anything, and so it's a really big mystery on where the plane went. And it seems that the story is continuing to be stretched with conspiracy theories. People are saying it might have been hijacked. People are saying it might have just crashed in the ocean and everything sunk to the bottom. But the thing is that the black box in an airplane is detectable at 30,000 feet, and so they should be able to find the black box. Even if it's at the bottom of the ocean, it would still send off signals. And so it's a really big mystery on where the plane actually is, and now all the news on the internet and everything just seems to be a bunch of ideas on where it might be and not where it actually is at. So until you find a headline that says Malaysian Airlines found, don't read it, because it's just another conspiracy theory. Anyways, another thing that I was reading was Alison Redford, who is the Premier of Alberta, who I honestly do not like her, and it's not because she's the first female Premier of Alberta, because I am actually a supporter of Wild Rose, and their leader is Danielle Smith, who is also a female. And so it's not because of her gender, but I just do not see her competent in leading Alberta. She reportedly took $45,000 for plane fare to Nelson Mandela's funeral in South Africa. Now that doesn't seem all that bad because she went to South Africa. That's a long distance away. But when you realize that the New Brunswick Premier went and did the same thing for under $1,000, it kind of blows her 45 grand out of proportion. Now, she has paid that money back and said that it was overspending. But this isn't the first time she's been caught overspending on airfare and certain things. She once double booked a flight there, back, and there and back all over again, even though she just went there and back. And so it just appears that money seems to be going out and being spent frivolously in nowhere, possibly ending up in people's pockets where it shouldn't belong, because that's our tax-paying money, and it doesn't belong in Alison Redford's pocket. It belongs in the PC's pocket. And that's another thing. I honestly don't like the PCs. I mean, I'm not a liberal or an NDP by any means. I'm right-winged, but I like Wild Rose because people see PCs and Wild Rose as the same thing, but they are not the same thing. They support healthcare, but in different ways, and they support lots of stuff, but in totally different ways, and I can't go into depth without making this video 20 minutes long, but I see Wild Rose as a much better option, and apparently 40% of other Albertans coming from the latest polls also agree with that. And so it's going to be very interesting in the next election to see, will Redford become Premier again, and will the PCs even have power? And actually, one PC MP, one PC MP actually defected and said that Alison Redford is just overall not a nice person, she's mean and rude, and that he doesn't want to work with her anymore. Now, apparently, this has been shown in other places because politicians, they just don't seem to act very well, and there was actually a grade 6 class that went to go see the House of Commons, and the children had to leave because the politicians were acting so poorly that they were calling each other names and insulting each other in the House of Commons. And so it appears that a 6th grade class may actually be more behaved than our Canadian politicians, which I don't seem to find a large stretch in that at all. And some politicians just aren't nice people, and in that group I would put Alison Redford. That's why I will not vote for her when I'm legally able to vote, and that's why I'm going to be voting for Danielle Smith and the Wild Rose. And I really hope that Alison Redford stops spending our money in the wrong places at the wrong times. So see you guys later, eat some brownies, keep up with what's going on in Ukraine, and keep looking for the Malaysian Airlines plane. Except, don't read all the headlines, because they're just stupid theories about what could have happened. Honestly, I've seen some crazy theories. So anyway, see you guys later, eat some brownies, and catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.